Hey guys, how we doing today? So, in today's video, I have a customer request for rhinestone peace sign. So I'm going to show you how I design my peace sign, and we're just going to go from there. So, first things first, I ended up getting this peace sign from Cricut. I purchased this years ago, and all I'm going to do right now is copy it into my silhouette. So I'm going to screenshot, and then I'm going to go over to my silhouette and I'm going to paste. And as you can see, you paste it right here on your silhouette. Next thing is you want to come over here to the side panel and open up the trace panel feature. Click trace area. And you want to add this around the box where you want it to be traced. Now I'm coming over here to touch the threshold because I see a couple of things that are broken up. So I'm just going to raise up the percentage to where I see that it looks clear. And I think there is right. So then you want to come down here to the trace feature. Now, since you got that done, you want to delete the cover up. And let me bring you guys out. And here goes my image in the silhouette. So first things first, I want to size up this 6 inches. So I end up closing the proportional or ratio aspect, and I'm going to put 6 inches, and it should bring both of them to be 6 inches all the way around in proportion. Okay, so next step is I want to come over here and I want to color it black so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So now I want to bring this in, not that much, right there. And the first thing is what we're going to do is come over here to the side panel, and we are going to go down all the way down to the rhinestones panel. So now automatically your silhouette goes into SS10s. So you can either click it, or like I said, it automatically comes in as SS10s. So now you want to see this is the outline, and that looks perfect. But that's not what I want. I want to do a whole fill line. So, let me duplicate this one because I could probably try something. So I'm just going to duplicate that. First off, let me go back. Always, always, always duplicate your shapes, because once you end up changing your SVG to rhinestones, it stays like that and you can't do no adjustments. So now I just want to come here and double click. And now I'm just going to put this on the side. So now I'm going to go back to my rhinestone panel. And I'm going to click. So you saw this one, and that looks really good. It's all uniform and everything. Next one I'm going to use is the fill-in. And that don't look so bad. I might have to adjust a couple of things here and there, but overall, it does not look that bad. And then the radial fill would be looking like that, and that don't look that bad either. So all I would have to do is just do a couple adjustments. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on this, I'm going to duplicate, and I'm going to see what my image looks like if I was to adjust a couple of things. Okay, so now I want to come over here to the rhinestone panel and click release rhinestones. And now it's just going to take a second to release. And I don't know if you can tell, but you see how this side over here looks much, much better than this side. Once I release the rhinestones, I'm going to adjust that, and I'm going to, first I got to click on it and then release rhinestones. It won't release unless you click on it. Okay, so now all of the small little pieces are released. Now you want to get close up and personal with your rhinestone. And you just want to start deleting the stuff that don't look appealing. And I'm going to take this one out from the middle. Okay. And then you want to go down and you want to adjust these. So it looks uniform. And that looks really good. So now I want to come down here and delete all the ones that I don't want down here. And if you want to go faster, just click on one, hit the shift button, and then click on the other ones that you don't want. They'll move faster. Okay, so first off, I don't like how this one looks, so I'm just going to move it over and move it up. And this one's a little off too. And that looks good. Then I'm going to delete that one because we don't need that one. No, I think I'm going to bring it back because I can use that to fill in this hole right here. So to proportion everything perfect, you want to click on one, then highlight on the ones that you want to proportion. And that's highlighting the other ones. So let's go up here. And that's doing that one. Okay, so we're going to have to do one at a time. And then once you get to the last one, you want to come up here to your panel. And you want to space horizontal. So then now it's spaced out the whole entire object and it looks good now. So now that looks good. And that looks the same as this one over here. So the next thing we want to do is come. Oh, wait, we haven't done this side yet. So now we want to come on to this last one. I think is the last one. And now you just want to delete the ones that you don't want. And delete all of those. And that looks good too. I'm just going to bring this one down so it lines up good. And now I want to go out and I want to see how it looks. Now it don't look that bad, but what I want to do is I want to highlight this whole thing. Let me bring you guys closer. I want to highlight this whole thing right here. And not like that. And that ain't gonna work either. This side looks so much better. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna click on this. No. I'm gonna click on this extra one and I'm gonna duplicate that one. Then I'm gonna move it over and then I'm going to slice or cut it. And that looks good right there. Now I want to come back over here. And, oh, got a red line. Okay, so now I got that part. And now I want to go again and that don't look good. Okay, let me try something different. I'm just working in my head now as I'm designing. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a couple of circles here. So I'm going to push this one down. And then I'm going to duplicate it. And I'm going to use this circle to fill in this spot. And then I just got to adjust some of them. Because you want to make sure that you're going to have enough room for the holes to come through. Now to find out if your circles are for SS10, I want you to click on one, duplicate it, bring it over, and this should be 0.135. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to bring that, no, I'm not going to bring it back because I did a duplicate. I'm going to come over here. And that looks good. So I'm going to click on it. And I want it to be 0.5. Let's see if it changes the... Okay, so now I'm just going to click on one of the circles. I'm going to duplicate it, and I'm going to see if this is actually 1.35. 1.35, 1.35. All of them are 1.35. Oh, wait, hold on. $1.35. 1.35. So all of these rhinestones are 1.35, and that looks really good. So I'm going to push this one onto the side, and I'm going to create another one that is completely filled. And all of this looks really good right here. Okay, so I got one mistake, so I'm going to push this one up, and then I'm going to duplicate it and add another one because it looks like it's missing one. As you can see on the other side. And then I'm just going to push this one up. Let me see if it's the same. Nope. So let me come back over here, take this one out, and then push this one up here. And that looks good. So now I'm just going to bring this one up. And that one, oops. I didn't want to do that one. Okay, so then I want to bring this one up just a tad bit. And now all of that looks good. Okay, so now I'm just going to join all of this together. And I am going to group. Now I'm just going to go over here. And that looks really good. I might want to take this one out right here. Let me see if I take that one out. What would it? Okay, so now I'm just going to come right here and take that one out. Oh yeah, that looks so much better. So much better. Okay. So there goes my peace sign. So now I'm just going to take it back and I'm going to join it. Group it together, and now we're going to start on the radio field. Okay, so now we're going to click over here and duplicate again. bring it over here. Oh, hold on a second. Oh, I missed some dots. Okay. So there it goes. Now I'm going to take this one, duplicate, move over. Okay, so now I want to go to that one. And this is the one that I didn't do, and this is the one that I did do. Okay, so now we're going to go to the linear field. Now the linear field, it looks really, really good. I just got to add a couple of circles in and make sure that everything lines up. So with that being said, I'm going to release all of the rhinestones. And now I'm going to start either deleting some that don't look right, and I might have to put that one back. No, I need that one. I need that one out. Okay, so now I think I'm going to move this one over. I'm going to add one, duplicate. Going to bring it right there. Then I'm going to grab all of them. And then I'm going to come up here and line them up horizontal. Spacing them out. And that didn't do too good. So let me go back. Okay, so let me do one at a time. Not at a time, but move them over. Okay, so now I just want to delete the top one because I already have one underneath. And then I'm going to move these over. Duplicate. And add that one in. And it's looking really good. Okay. So now I'm just going to go up here and see what I can add. And I'm just going to move some over so they line up good. Okay, and now I'm going to delete that one because that one needs to be there. Or and let me duplicate that and move that up here. Okay. Then I want to add another one and move it down here. And then I want a line at the top. Okay, so that looks good. I just need to move this one over a little bit. Okay. So now we got all of these, and I'm just moving them over so they look a little bit more uniform and not uneven. And that looks good right there. I might want to add one here. And a couple of ones right over here. I think this is looking decent. I mean, not that bad. It's looking pretty good. I just gotta adjust a couple of things. Move that one over a little bit. Move this one down and over. Okay, no, that don't look good right there. So I'm gonna put that one right here. Okay. Okay, let me take all of these and align them to the top. Oh, no, that's too much. Okay. Align to the bottom. Did that work? Okay, so that's looking all right. So now I'm just going to adjust this on this side. And I want to duplicate. I want a horizontal. And I want to add that right over there. So for me to do that, I need to take from here to right here out. Okay, so now I just want to, oh, let me redo that. Okay, so I want to come over here, and from this line to this line, I want to delete. And now I want to bring this one over and join it right there. So I didn't get to delete a lot of it, so I need to come back and get rid of this first line. Now I want to come back over here and now I want to push it over here. And that looks good, but now I have to eliminate the last line. I just did this because I wanted to all look even, the same. So now I'm just going to adjust this to where it should go. And I just want to duplicate this one and put it up right next to here. Okay, so now I just want to delete that one because that don't look good. No, not that one. Definitely looks like it's coming along. It's a little time consuming, but at the end result, guys, you can't beat this. Okay, so let me take this one out too. Okay, let me move this one over. And that looks good. And then let me copy these three, duplicate, and bring this down. And then I want to duplicate again. And I want to bring it on this side, lining up as best as you can. And then I'll take this dot and move it up here. And I want to duplicate. And it's looking mighty good. So I want to duplicate again. Now to eliminate that duplication, just make another copy and then you can just take the rhinestones out of there. And let me make sure this is 1.35. Nope. So now I'm going to have to go up here just by one and change it to 135. Okay, so now all the circles are 135. So remember, whenever you're dealing with SS10s, you can do 0.135, and that is the size that you need for the rhinestones to fit in. So now, if I delete that and move this one over, take another one, and just move this one over a little bit, it should be good. Okay, so I just want to make sure that this is going to be round. Okay, nope, can't do that. So now looks pretty decent there. So I want to take these out because I want to make sure that it's round. So, let me put this in the back. It'll probably be better. send to the back. And let me change the color to pink. There we go. So, as you can see, we have our template. And for some reason it goes all the way around. Okay. And this one will have to be deleted because there is no round. So I could have just left it the way it was, but you know me, I had to do my own little spin. Okay. So all of that looks filled, but over here. So I'm going to move these over. And I'm going to click on them, shift, and then duplicate. And I think that looks good right there. Then I'm going to take one, I'm going to press duplicate, and I'm going to push it in there. Just like that. Okay. Okay, so now I'm just going to go and adjust the ones over here. So I'm going to click on one. I'm going to hold shift and I'm going to click on some other ones. And now press duplicate. And those will fill in that area right there, minus this one. And then I want to duplicate these. No, I don't want to duplicate the round part. Okay, so let me move this out the way. And add that one right there. Add another one right here. And that kind of fills in that hole. I want to delete these. And then I want to come down here. And I think what I might do is just make a Okay. So then I want to take this one. I want to move that one up. Take another one, duplicate, duplicate, duplicate. And then I want to adjust it around the line. Okay, now I just want to bring this one down. I'm sorry if I'm quiet, I'm concentrating. Okay, so now I got a couple of dots, and now I'm just going to fill in where I think that needs to be filled. Okay. And I think I need to add one more over here. Okay, and let me knock this one down a little bit so it's not so close. And then let me take this round thing out. Let me go to the layers panel. Okay, so that don't look that bad, guys. I gotta take this one out of here. That don't look good. I gotta take this one out of here. That don't look good. And that looks good. All of that looks good. Just let me move this one over and down. Okay. And for some reason, I don't know, this line over here looks really crooked. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna move this over here. I'm gonna move this one over here. Move that one over. That one right there. This one over here. And as you guys do it, it will get better. But for right now, you know, I mean, it's all about creating. And I think that looks good. Let me take these duplicate ones out. Let me move it with my arrow. Okay, that looks even up there. So then now, I need to come here and fix the empty spaces over here. And I think I just want it to look round. and it's not looking round. And I think I'm getting there. Okay, and then I'm gonna fit one right here. And then maybe another one. And that looks bad. So let me undo all of it. It still looks kind of funny. Okay. I want to okay, so I'm just going to join this together. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to do this one because it's taking me a little time. So I'm just going to put this on the side for right now. And I'm going to come over here, delete those. And I'm going to bring one of these over. And now, just want to click on one of the circles and make sure that it is 1.35. Now you have to have the business edition for you to do the rhinestones on the silhouette. But if you don't have that and you do have rhinestones and you do not know how to design the rhinestones, you could go and buy files for the rhinestones and just do it that way. But I want to learn so I can make sure that I'm doing it right. And I want to make sure if 6 inches is big enough. I don't know if that's big enough, so let me go and widen it up to maybe 7. Okay, so now since I did that, now what I want to do, oh, I missed a couple. Okay. So what I want to do is come here and make it 7 inches. And now it's 7 inches. Now what I want to do is come over here to the rhinestone panel and release my rhinestones, because I want to make sure that it kept it at, oh wow, what's that? Guys, I don't know if you realize, but Silhouette is messing up really bad. A lot of people have been complaining about it. How we'll just stop in the middle of a project or not save your project. I mean, it's crazy. So I want to go right here and I want to release my rhinestones. And now all I want to do is just click on one of these and make sure and I think I got it at 3.5, 3.5. Okay, so now I want to click all over. And now I want to join them, group them together. And now I'm going to cut this out in my Cricut. I could use the Silhouette, but I don't have it hooked up. Okay, so now we got that. And this is what size? No, I need it to be 7 inches. Okay, so now I want to release my rhinestones again because I was supposed to do this prior. And now what I want to do is just take one of the stones and make sure that it's going to be 0.35. Okay, so now I want to just back up, minus it out, click on it on all of them, and click on this to be 1.35, 0.135. And now it should adjust all of them. And now just to make sure, click on some of the dots and make sure that it's coming out 3.0135. And that looks good right up there. So now I'm going to join all of these together. I'm going to group them. And now I am going to save this onto my computer, save to my hard drive. silhouette is doing something right now. I don't understand what. But boy, it gets frustrated when you're trying to create. Okay. So I just want to write peace sign. Seven inches. And now I want to come down here. I could save it to my silhouette, but I'm saving it to the SVG because then I could save it. I can use it in my silhouette, my scan and cut, my brothers, all of them. So I'm going to click, and then I'm going to click on desktop, and I'm going to click on my rhinestone panel, and I'm just going to put it right here in my rhinestone designs. So I want to click OK, and it's in there. So that's how you make a rhinestone template. Now it takes a little time. Some is time consuming, some is others. But like I said, if you don't want to go that way, you can always buy the files. They're pretty decently cheap and stuff like that. But when you got all the material, you want to learn how to make your own files so you can eliminate spending any extra money. So there goes my tutorial on how to create a peace sign rhinestone. And I really hope you guys enjoy. If you like this video, please thumbs up. I really hope you do subscribe. I would love for you guys to subscribe. And until next time, you guys stay blessed and smooches. Have a great day. Bye. Oh, by the way, happy Easter. Okay, guys? Stay blessed.